Hello again. This week we are learning all about mini beasts, and I've got not a story for you today. I've got an information book, a fact book, all about the life cycle of the butterfly. So it's a real butterfly. It's called a swallowtail butterfly, and you can see from the little points at the bottom, they look like the bottom of a swallow's tail. So that's why it's called a swallowtail butterfly. And you can see the different parts of the life cycle on the front cover. You can see the egg and the little caterpillar when it hatches out, when it's a really big caterpillar, when it's eaten lots and lots of leaves, then turns into a chrysalis, and then out of the chrysalis emerges the swallowtail butterfly. So I thought we'd read this together. And this is a sort of book, a non-fiction book or an information book, where you can find out facts about butterflies. Out of the egg. I'm a caterpillar. I am growing inside my tiny yellow egg, which is no bigger than this dot. I don't know if you can see there. There's a little full stop. It's really, really tiny. My mother is a butterfly, and one day I will love just like her. There we can see. I am ready to hatch, so I nibble a hole in my eggshell. See the eggshell there? I wriggle out of the hole, and at last I am free. It takes a little time to nibble their way out, and I think the shell of the caterpillar's shell is quite good food. I think it's its first meal actually. Growing bigger. I am a week old. You remember how long a week is? That's 7 days. So in 7 days, the caterpillar starts to look like this little black wriggly creature here. And my skin feels very tight, and I'm starting to shed it. When you grow, as you're doing all the time, your skin doesn't split and you pop out of your old skin, and you're a bigger boy or girl. Your skin grows with you. It's kind of elastic. But you do grow out of your clothes, don't you? You have to go out and get more clothes. So Mummy and Daddy are always getting new clothes for you in bigger sizes. And it's a little bit like that. A caterpillar has got a new, bigger body, and its old skin can't hold him anymore, and it splits. And then out of there grows the bigger caterpillar. He's got room to grow. I wriggle out of my old skin, and my new skin fits my plump body. Soon I grow too big for this skin too, so he keeps shedding and growing and growing. And now I am 2 weeks old. Look how the caterpillar has changed, got much bigger and changed colour too. There's lots of stripes and spots. I wonder why the caterpillar needs all those stripes and spots. My skin is splitting again. Now I have bright stripes on my body. How many arms and legs have I got? I have got 6 arms. There's 2, 4, 6 arms at the front, and 10 legs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 legs. There we are. He's using his arms there to nibble on a stalk. Caterpillars are always eating. Munch, munch, munch. And now I'm 3 weeks old, and I'm munching on my favourite plant. Other caterpillars are enjoying it too. I wriggle on to a new plant. While I'm eating, my stripy suit helps me to hide from dangers. Can you remember what that's called? When the colours of an animal help them to hide, sort of be disguised a little bit. Yeah, it's called camouflage. That's right. I use my orange horn to frighten enemies away. Yes, that does look quite scary. Yes, he's made himself look scary. Not very nice to eat. And hides. All of those colours are really useful. Now I am 4 weeks old, and I'm a fully grown caterpillar, so it takes 4 weeks for that caterpillar to hatch from the little tiny egg and grow into this really big, fully grown caterpillar. and I'm starting to look for a safe hiding place. Yes, and pretty soon he's not going to be using his arms and legs anymore. He's going to attach himself to a stalk, and then his body changes shape. It's not a caterpillar anymore. It's a chrysalis there, or pupa, chrysalis, attached to the stalk of the plant. Just to find somewhere safe, because if he gets knocked off, I don't think he then turns into a butterfly. So when I'm 7 weeks old, I climb out of the chrysalis and I am a butterfly. So a real change has taken place. It's called a metamorphosis. The caterpillar has changed inside this chrysalis into a butterfly. Rests a while in the warm sunshine. He needs to pump blood into the wings to let them flex so that he's ready to fly, and also to dry out. Butterflies are quite wet when they come out of their chrysalis, and they need to dry and flap in the sunshine and rest, because I think it's probably quite hard work wriggling out of that chrysalis. And soon my wings are straight and I am able to fly. Now I am 8 weeks old and fully grown, and my wings are strong and I'm fluttering through the meadow. I drink sweet nectar from the flowers using my long tongue. And the long tongue of a butterfly is called a proboscis. You see if you can say that. Proboscis. And he uncurls it and goes down to the nectar and sucks it up. Juicy nectar, sweet nectar. That's what butterflies like to eat. So caterpillars eat leaves, but when they change into butterflies, they don't. They drink juicy nectar from the flowers. And at last, I look as colourful as my mother. Can you remember the name of this butterfly? Yeah, it's a swallowtail. A swallowtail because of its beautiful swallow-like tail there. See how I grew. The egg, 1 week old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old, 7 weeks old, hatching out, 8 weeks old, a fully grown, happy butterfly fluttering around the meadow. And although in this book it was all about a swallowtail butterfly, all butterflies follow pretty much the same life cycle. The eggs might look a little bit different, and certainly the caterpillars sometimes look different, and definitely the butterflies can all look different shapes and colours, but they all pretty much have the same life cycle. Why don't you see if you can find out the names of some other butterflies, and maybe have a little go at drawing your own butterfly in your busy book. And you'll notice one thing you have to remember to do is make one side of the butterfly exactly the same as the other side of the butterfly. And that's called symmetrical. Symmetrical. So you have a little look and see if you can find other kinds of butterflies and learn some of their beautiful names. There's one called peacock butterfly, and there's a red admiral butterfly. Have a little start with those. Let's see how many others you can find. And certainly if you see any out and about, do try and remember their colours, and then try and find out what they're called when you get back home. Okay, so that today is a story, the facts, the information, the life cycle of the butterfly. Do hope you enjoyed it. I do hope it certainly reminded me of lots of facts, and I hope you've learnt a few extra facts today. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.